I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, past them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brakes, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my files while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block hot, telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, tell everyone to still, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. No immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in
fly.
it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a more call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in the pot mission, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing. Pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check, I ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the 3rd most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Garbage man out there with the captain. Then it's Shorty. Then there's the prodigy. And it's the great in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, the quick is out there with the closer. And it's Mr. Clutch. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Rodriguez in at the shooting guard. This is a prime-time interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect we'll see here tonight?
Kevin, it could be a feeling-out process early, but once the teams get going, expect this thing to get physical and contentious.
Shorty, the pass to the great. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Shorty. There's the pass to Garbage Man. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Shot's good by Hernandez. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Here's the chosen one. Back to Rodriguez. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's the great. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Lakers have possession. Rodriguez passes to the closer. The chosen one. They get the rebound. Dean. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Shot's good by Hernandez.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Poke loose. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Steps back and fires. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Here's the prodigy. 5 to shoot. Pass to Shorty. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rodriguez outside. Out to the wing. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Little turnaround. There's the closer. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. The closer's got his second basket of the game.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Hernandez. The three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Rodriguez passes to the closer. Here's Mr. Clutch. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Now here's Rodriguez. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's off from three-point range. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Hernandez passes to Garbage Man. Here's Shorty. Baseline try. Hernandez can't get it to go.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
A nice shot by Rodriguez.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Some changes for the Lakers. The waiters checked in for the quick, and it's Mr. Perfect in for the closer. And a change for the Celtics. The Cobras checked in for the prodigy. The Lakers in the lead. Inside. From close range, and it's in off the backboard.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Puts up a three. That shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. And the three ball is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Garbage Man. Here's the chosen one. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 6. And will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Lakers leading by 6. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Mr. Perfect. Fresh is out there with the chosen one. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's the waiter in at the center position. 5 on the clock. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes the turnaround J. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Shorty, and there's the pass to Garbage Man. Here's Hernandez. That three off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It's just not his night.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Rondo on the double team. Rodriguez knocks down the three ball. Rodriguez has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Here is Garbage Man. Pass to Hernandez. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Hernandez has got 8 points.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Rondo passes to Garbage Man. Passes it to Hernandez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garbage Man. Offline with his three.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Shorty, the pass to Garbage Man. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Shorty.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's got 5. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's the chosen one. Rodriguez outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That shot, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Hernandez. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Here they are, your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. The quick comes in for the later. And the closer subbed in for Mr. Perfect. The prodigy, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Rodriguez. Here's the quick. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's the great. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Pass to the prodigy. Launches it. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Rondo.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to the closer. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Rondo. Cans it from downtown. The chosen one's got 6.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Basket good. 23 seconds left in the first half. Rodriguez outside. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks
so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 4. Kenny, what was your impression?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the floor for Boston, Shorty out there with the prodigy. And it's Garbage Man, and there's the great, and it's Hernandez in at the three. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Hernandez. No good with the wing jumper. To the paint, here's Mr. Clutch. Count that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Shorty. The pass to the prodigy. Shoots the three. Hernandez can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Makes it off the glass. The closer's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Shorty, the pass to the great. They need this. Shot. It's good by Hernandez. Hernandez has got 12 in the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Hernandez. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Garbage Man. There's the drive. And good that time. 14 points for the captain.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
The pass to the closer. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Boston. Here's Hernandez. It's deflected. Here's Mr. Perfect. Unloads from 13. The shot comes out. Celtics trail by 7. Got a piece of it. Here's the prodigy. Got a hand on it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The shot's good. 8 points for the chosen one. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now a timeout called by Boston.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
The waiters checked in for the quick. Boston also with the sub. Hondo's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the left wing. Pass to Garbage Man. Here's the prodigy. Passes it to Garbage Man. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shorty. Drills it from outside. Shorty's got 5 points so far.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And the pass to the closer. Back to Rodriguez. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the triple. The rebound by the Celtics. The closer passes to the waiter. And that one is hammered home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's the prodigy following the bucket by the Lakers. Over to the wing. Here's Shorty. He has 5. It's deflected, and he stays with it. The great, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's the great Boston. No good that time either. Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game so far. Rodriguez outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Ripped away. Here's Mr. Clutch. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will become. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The closer is out there with the waiter. Then it's Fresh. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Hernandez.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Passes to the chosen one. Back to Rodriguez. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the chosen one, and the layup falls. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Rodriguez outside. Mr. Clutch, the pass to the waiter. Down low. Stolen away. Here's Hernandez. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Over to the left wing. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. The Great's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shorty, the pass to the Great, to the right side. Here's the Prodigy. Puts up a 3. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Quickies check in for the waiter. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That one good for 2. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Garbage Man. Here's the Great. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to the chosen one. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Celtics trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Swiped away. Out on his own on the break. Here's the quick. It's deflected. Here's Shorty. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's Shorty. 1:49 left in the game. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's the Prodigy. Sinks the triple. The Prodigy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're leading by 12. 1:39 left here in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shorty.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
The pass to Garbage Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Shot's good by Hernandez. Hernandez has got 19 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Fires from deep. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Mr. Clutch.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Rodriguez passes to the quick. Stolen. Here's Hernandez. Shoots from the baseline. The shot, no good. Here's Mr. Perfect. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good coverage. Competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, take it away.
B.A. Christian Wood went undrafted in 2015. He said lots of those guys who were drafted ahead of me aren't in the league anymore. I've been to China, I've been cut, I've been told I wasn't good enough, but I'm still here, and I haven't reached my goal. I want to be an all-star. I feel like I can be one of the top players in the league.
Thanks, Allie. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. And it's Skinny in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Rockets. And it's the monster in at the power forward position. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, B.A., and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
Here we go. And the tip goes to Houston. Here's Little General. Pass to Boss. Here's Little General. Here's the monster. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Shake and Bake. Lets a floater go. And the layup is up and in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Little General. Pass to Boss. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's D. Fires for three. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Houdini. It's a three-point game. Here's Shake and Bake. Gordon outside. Here's the three. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Little General. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Houdini missing. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Little General, and it's blocked. Pass to the bodyguard. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Skinny. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Che. He shoots it. D gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Skinny. Here's the bodyguard. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here's Little General. Here's D, and he drives in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Shake and Bake. Pass to Skinny. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Unloads from 13. Tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Boss. Defended by Gordon. Boss's shot is off.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Shake and Bake. Here's Houdini. The three is up. Gordon can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Little General. Got a hand on it. Gordon outside. Here's Houdini. Gordon outside. Here's Shake and Bake. And the Knicks miss again.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that one's good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. New York has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Skinny. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's the monster. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, leading by a point. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Jackson, and it's D in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
New York trailing. Gordon outside. Pass to Dimes. Gordon outside. Here's West. Here's Skinny. Defended by Jackson. Here's Shake and Bake. Clock at 4. From the left block. And off the glass. That one's good.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
Here's Little General. Here's D. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Gordon. Down low, West. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to D. Jackson outside. Here's D. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dimes. Shot on the wing. Gordon can't hit. The Rockets trail. Got a piece of it. Fast break, New York. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Here's West. Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Skinny. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Little General. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Jackson can't get it to go for New York. They've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Shake and Bake. 1:42 left to play in the first half. And again, the Knicks missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And he stays with it. Second chance shot. They get it back. Jackson. Here's West. To the paint. Here's Skinny. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Houston calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's the monster. Pass to Boss. Here's D. Here's Little General. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. The shot no good. So New York will take it the other way now. Here's Houdini. With the drive. There's the block. They get it back. And that one's good. Shake and bake. He has 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The ball's knocked loose. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Houdini. Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Houdini. There's the 3. And Boss pulls it down. And the first half now in the books. It's the Knicks. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everybody. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building a 7-point lead. And taking a look at the Knicks. Shaq, what'd you think?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. Focus not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Ice cold. Frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Knicks with the lead. On the court right now for the Knicks. And it's Shake and Bake in at the 4-man position. It's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Boss. Cranes the triple.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Gordon with it. The three ball. Rebounded by Che. Inside. Gordon with a steal. And here they come. Here's Houdini. No good on the triple. Well, the Rockets shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to D. Here's Little General. Fires the three. He can't hit that time. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Houdini. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Knicks, number 17, shooting 1.
What's up? And the free throw, no good. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Shot's good by the Little General.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Houdini. To the inside. Shake and bake. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 10.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Little General. Deflected. Gordon, left side. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
There's the steal. Pass to Skinny. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Knicks, number 25.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Little General. Pass to Miracle Man. Now Jackson. Here's D. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Gordon, left side. The 11-footer. No good. A bit long that time. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Fires it. Miracle Man can't get it to go. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Dimes. Tipped away. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Skinny. Defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with it. Here's the bodyguard. And the Knicks miss again. 1:29 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. In transition, here they come. Moving it up. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Houston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
New York on D. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game, and it's it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Pass to D. Back to Jackson. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's the bodyguard. Here's Dimes. 6 to shoot. Pass to the bodyguard. Takes a 3. It's tipped. Here's D. On target from range. He's got 14.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's the bodyguard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Little General. Pass to D. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense. Not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Miracle Man in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Little General. Here's Boss. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to the bodyguard. 13 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Okay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Yeah,
foul.
really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Here's West. Here's the bodyguard. Three-pointer off the mark. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Pass to D to tie it up. The shot comes out. And the Knicks shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's West. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Boss. Pass to D. Here's Little General to the inside. Shoots from 12. It's deflected. And he gets it back. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pope loose. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Miracle Man. Got a piece of it. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to West. Here's the bodyguard. Four on the clock. Here's Shake and Bake. Sinks it from distance. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Gordon, he's checked in for New York. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Steven Silas as he talked with the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Little General. Pass to Che. Here's D. Here's Little General. Gets the three to fall.
Come on now. Even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Here's Houdini. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Balls. Defended by Gordon. Pass to D. Here's the monster. To the wing, right side. Here's Boss. Another three from Houston.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Shake and Bake. Had a hand on it. Here's D. Another three from Houston.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Shake and Bake. They grab their own miss. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
52 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Boss. Defended by Gordon. Here's the monster. Goes back up. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Shake and Bake. Pass to Gordon. Baseline jumper. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Stripped it away. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure. Now the clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up two. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by two. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie head up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lot. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
Deflected! And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
But my city, I just deal with it. Therapists can not come near me, and if I lash out, that's your my therapy. Promise me you gon' take care.